basically we marshal for each other, and then probably a 10-minute break, and then do it again. So got time to chit chat and work on your stuff.
Break will just be however long it takes everybody.
However long everybody's ready to go, we can run as fast or as slow as you guys want to go. I did play around with the difference between the new and the old cars. I think it's just in the motors. I took the speed controller and same battery, checked my old car, my new car, throttle, the voltage drop was the same between the motor and speed controller. The speed controller is not limiting voltage, so I think it's just the fact of fresh motors versus motors that we've ran for 3 months now. So I think it's just new car syndrome, basically. So we'll just go with it. Some other people said they've tested and it sounds faster, but when you put them on the track, it's minimal differences. So I think it's just fresh motor stuff. So see how it goes. I think Robbie's running a new car this week.
I can go the old one.
I don't know. Run it. I want to see what happens. And Jeff's running a new car because he doesn't have an old one to run. So yeah. So run it, have fun, see what happens. Like I said, there's nothing. We're not doing the point series yet, so all this stuff doesn't matter. We're just having fun. We'll see how it shakes out, and if it's not a big deal, we don't worry about it. So, also, if you guys are wanting to do a pro stock class, start thinking about it because the parts are finally showing up. The adjustable links are here. The only thing we don't have is stock caster blocks right now, but if you're going to run pro stock, you can run the aluminum stuff if you want anyhow. So, so if I know guys who are kind of whining about wanting to do pro stock and having to switch radios, wanting to be able to switch radios, the time is here to start thinking about it. So with Spectrum's update to run SLR on the newer radios and such, it makes it viable now. So
is that 6C and up only?
5R Pro, 6C, and IXSR that we know of confirmed. There is talk that maybe the last generation 5Cs would do it, but we haven't tried it yet. So, because I think the last generation 5C and the 6C are the same radio with an expanded channel, basically.
If it's the amber 5C, it doesn't.
Okay.
If it's the white screen, it does.
Okay.
If it's
Because
backlit.
Dustin tried it on his.
Okay.
It
Okay.
didn't work on his.
Okay.
He could download it, but it didn't work.
It wouldn't take. Okay.
Is that on the 5C?
So if it's the backlit one, it works.
5C Pro.
Okay. Anyhow, so that's where we stand on that, guys. So keep it in mind. Pro stock is going to be just like our mini pro stock class. You can change it. Battery and motor is what makes it pro stock. It will still be kit tires because there really isn't any other options for tires out there that's readily available to everybody. You have to really dig and source and make stuff work to make the other tires work. It will be obviously the Losi hop-ups, any of the hop-ups out there, except I will say none of the wide axle kits, just because I want to keep you guys from wasting your money on them because it makes the car steer really weird. We've already seen a couple of them. Nick's the only car so far with the wide axle stuff that I've driven that actually works right. We've had a couple of people come in here just playing on practice, and you get a hold of their car, and it's undrivable with those things on it. So,
It actually it works much better without them with the brushless setup.
okay, so you took them, taking it back off.
It actually works
Okay,
so
so
much better now.
yeah, no wide axle kits. Don't even go there. It doesn't work. So
Yeah.
So anyhow, but it'll basically be the same idea. You can put the aluminum shocks on, adjustable camber links, have fun with one. If you want to put a different speed controller in it and receiver, have at it. I don't think it's totally necessary, but you want to take the battery tray out, relocate the battery, play around with stuff like that. As long as the stock body still fits in the car, nothing's hanging out of the car to make it work. Wheelbase, track width, everything's all the same. I'm good with that.
What's the rules on the lead finger body?
Lead finger body is fine. For box stock, you can run the lead finger body with the top plate to move the receiver forward. You just got to switch. All you're doing is switching stuff around in the car where it goes.
So that's okay.
Yeah, you still got to leave the battery tray and all that stuff in there, but it's just a top plate. If you just do the lead finger body and the top plate, that's fine. I'm not sure about that. beyond that, I will say once we get a valid pro stock class together and organized, I think we're gonna go back to plastic parts on the box stock class. So, if you guys want to run a pro stock and a box stock, aluminum goodies on the pro stock, go back to box stock and plastic parts, so that when cars are available again, as we sold through 50 of them in a week, we've got more coming. They'll be here later in the week, I do believe, but they have to come from California. People can buy a car and race it, and that's the idea I want in the box stock class. Is you can put a car on, buy a car off the shelf, put a transponder, and go race and have fun. So.
Unless you're under 10.
Huh?
Unless you're under 10.
And yeah, unless you have a habit of destroying the car, then we'll give leeway for the kids.
Okay.
They tend to they tend to push the limits on the parts. We'll put it that way. But the new car does have stronger parts on it.
Yeah.
Now it looks like you're gonna break spindles instead of carriers, or spindles instead of the carriers. So yeah. But anyhow, guys, we are ready to roll. First heat, get your cars ready. Second heat, come out and marshal, and we'll have some fun. Our mini point series last races this coming Friday. We've got the banquet the following Friday. The vintage race at Hoosier is the following weekend. By then, I might know something about doing a micro point series. So, and we'll do something for that. Might even give away a micro for the winner. So, yeah. So basically, somebody wins box stock micro, they can get a micro to make a pro stock, and vice versa. So,
What about the easy?
huh? And that's hard to stomach. Mini Z basically would take all the entries from one night of racing to pay for it.
Todd Kelly.
Ain't no mind the first or second.
First. And you're checked in. You're checked in
Team
already.
Savage Cheetah Power.
Oh, it's on Temple.
Oh, okay.
You guys stream this camera at all? I had it on before, but it's gotten hit a couple too many times. I think it was starting to.
Ryan Hasty.
Is it not up on the website yet?
No, I'm just doing it now.
How's the rear end hopping like that,
He's like
Jacob?
young and spry like yourself.
All right, just waiting on Steve to check in. Careful, turn one.
Is that a good shot of me?
On the camera.
Yeah.
That camera's off right now.
Oh.
Steve Pest.
Start glitching. Already? Yeah.
Four wheels do a lot of damage to things. It's got so much carpet fuzz on the plexiglass now too that it's a bit blurry. It looks a little grainy.
Well, they didn't break the glass this time.
They scuffed it pretty bad. There's gouges in it.
Yeah. It only took a $200 sheet off it.
All right, we got everybody checked in. What? You're checked in, you're good. It's going to be Steve on the 1, Ryan on the 2, Ellery on the 3, Craig on the 4, Jacob on the 5. He volunteers for the back. All right, so I'll move everybody up 1. Ryan, go to the 1, unless you want to start on the outside.
Somebody started outside, I'd say, I'm gonna take the inside.
I don't care either way. It's just it causes a wreck. Running the outside in 17.5 at West Virginia, that was the first time I've actually seen it work.
I didn't run the outside. I listened to you. I ran the inside.
No, well, we did in 17.5 in expert.
Oh, okay,
The TQ.
Pick the outside.
Yeah. It's Steve going to the back, so it'll be Ryan on the 1, Ellery on the 2, Craig on the 3, Jacob on the 4, Tony on the 5, Todd on the 6,
Sun shining in the right places.
and then Steve on the 7 or 8. Yeah, running 17.5 expert, the TQ picked the outside both times we had to run. It worked well enough. We had a very clean start, so. Yeah, it was a sweeper. It wasn't a hairpin like this. So.
The track in West Virginia started just like this. Like, yes.
All right. First race of the night. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. This one's gonna go on the tone. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, a little trouble on the way out. Todd out front, Ryan second, Tony third, then Jacob, Ellery, Craig, and Steve. A little bit of trouble on the wall.
I saw that, like,
45 in. Todd crossing the line for a third time with a 15.3 that time by. Tony in second, Ryan third. They're 2 and 3 seconds apart. Todd around once again, 15.195. He has now pulled 2.5 seconds over Tony. Tony pulling 4 over Ryan. Although that was trouble for Ryan down in turn 1. Ellery's going to take over the third place spot and pull about 2 seconds ahead of Ryan.
it's like you have no suspension in the rear. I see it.
It's scattering the corners.
Yeah.
Yeah, the rear is not moving on the car. It's stiff. Yeah, Jacob, it's not moving in the back. There's no travel. Still Todd out front. Try to pick him up. Where's he at? Straight away, there he is.
Trying to get out the way, y'all. Sorry.
Todd coming down the back straight now. White rear wing is your leader. White rear wing is your leader. Ryan and Ellery now having a battle third and fourth. They're coming up the step up. Going down the rhythm section of the back straight. A little bit of trouble for Ellery.
Out middle.
2 minutes left.
Oh, a little bit of trouble on the bank. Leader's coming through. Oh, gets tagged. They're all pointed the right direction after that. White rear wing is your leader. Silver body, white rear wing. That's Todd out front. Tony only about 3 seconds behind him, having to work through the traffic. Got a couple upside down. Tony is closing on Todd. 2.5 to go. Or sorry, 2.5 apart. We got a minute and a half to go. Now a minute 15.
1 minute left.
All right, less than a minute to go now. Tony has the lead by 1 second over Todd. Tony in the white, blue, pink.
45 seconds left.
Todd in second, silver with the white wing. And we've got Ellery in third in the Ohio State colors. Try to pick him out upside down on the back.
30 seconds left.
I think that is Ellery coming through the switchbacks and down the front straightaway. Racing Todd, second and third. Ryan not far behind in fourth. The 3 cars going down the back straight now
left.
are second, third, and fourth. A little bit of trouble for Ellery down the back straight as Todd will take over second. They're going to get this last lap in here as time is going to expire. Tony with a 14.881 on that last one.
Craig Snyder
On a victory
done with
lap.
a 14 lap 5:04 flat result.
A little bit of trouble
Jacob
on the
Frommer
bank.
done with a 14 lap 5:04.9 result. Steve
Waiting on
Pass
Ryan to
done with a
finish.
13 lap
And that is everybody. Tony takes it with a 19.514. It'll be Todd second with an 18.510. Ellery third with an 18.511.
Team Savage
Ryan fourth with an
Champ Power done with a
18.516.
18
Then
lap
Craig,
5:11.7
Jacob, and
result.
Steve rounding out the
Tony
order.
Hines done with a 19
Micro
lap
B Spec 2,
5:14.3
or
result.
Heat 2, you're up
All
next.
drivers are finished.
I'm going to need my drivers from
Ryan
this one
Hasty
back
done
out
with
to
a 18
Marshall.
lap 5:16.4
Tonight, if you're not
result.
racing, you're marshalling.
Up next, race number 2. Micro B Spec Heat 2 of 2. Bart Log. Jim Kraft. Nick Krodinger. Noah Savage. 1 minute to the start of the race.
I'm going to build that complex here at some point with the single jump, tabletop,
Aiden
sweeper,
Kelly.
and then the big double.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
But it was fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Your dad said it. Everyone always complains when you take all the jumps out. What all of them?
30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right.
15 seconds to
see
the start
here.
of the race.
Got a brushless in it, you know.
So Bree has Ryan's transponder, correct?
Yes.
I put the brushless motor inside the.
Bree Opperman.
So you can't tell.
Right, the one with 21 millimeter and cans behind
Yeah, it
Yeah,
doesn't
it's got
work.
2 wires inside one of the wires, so it just looks like a 2-wire setup.
Bree Opperman.
I'm looking here. Jeff, can you go under the line?
You can just build cars. Look, if anybody wants
Jeff
to drag
Wilson.
race, I'll drag
And then Robbie, you got Craig's. All right.
Robbie Marks.
All right, grid for this one's going to be Nick on the 1, Jeff on the 2, Aiden on the 3, Bart on the 4, Robbie on the 5, Jim on the 6, Bree on the 7, and Noah on the 8. All right.
Were you recording? Yeah, we're streaming.
We are streaming.
ever do NASCAR, have drivers mic'd up so they can
Then we need somebody to sit here and just.
bleep button? All right, let's roll.
All right. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. This one's going to go on the tone. A little bit of trouble on that first table. Careful. Still there.
That way. Go back. Back. Other way. Tyrod. Hold on. Tyrod.
Can the Marshalls see? I told you the sun's going to be a problem. That hour hurts.
Poor Ellery. Come on. Ellery, look that way. I'll take care of it. I'm trying to trust
Oh, the other thing from West Virginia I need to start incorporating into tracks is the stand behind this line. That was a very good idea.
Yeah. Of course, the little kids couldn't read, but.
Yeah.
Whoa!
I like the spaces being marked out that none of us paid attention to.
It's Nick out front, Aiden in second, 1 second back. Oh, a little bit of trouble in the carousel. We got Robbie in third, Jim fourth. Then Noah, Bart, Bree, and Jeff. Those are subject to change next time around. There's been a couple wrecks. It's a long lap for Noah, long lap for Bart. Noah, Bart, and Bree all in a race. Uh-oh, trouble in turn one. Well, if those new cars are faster, it's not helping Jeff right now.
Turn the steering wheel right down, Jeff. Okay.
I had to turn it way down because the pivot point so low. I ended up moving it up.
2 down, 3 to go. Running order is Nick, Aiden, Robbie, Jim, Noah, Bree, Bart, and Jeff. Closest battle on track is first, second, and third. Nick and Aiden are 3.5 apart. Oh, not anymore. Rough lap for Aiden puts Robbie up to the second spot. 6 seconds back from Nick. Aiden not far behind him. I think they're battling. They are battling. I think they just touched down the back straightaway. Gotta make sure I'm following the right car. Trouble in the switchbacks. One in the middle. Robbie is one of the orange buggies. I believe the one with the black wing. Yep. Aiden with the yellow and red rear wing. They're coming down the straightaway now, second and third. Careful in turn one. There's a lot of cars all in the middle of the track.
2 minutes left.
We're going to make sure you beat Ryan.
Nick out front, going over the level 2 table, around the carousel. That is your leader. White and red with the yellow wheels. Aiden in second. And Robbie right there. Robbie almost around the outside, but loops it. Good battle, second and third going down the back straight now. Aiden White with the yellow and red rear wing. Robbie with the orange and the black wing.
One minute left.
It's Nick out front. 45 seconds to go.
45 seconds left.
On a 25-15 right now. That's one lap over Tony.
Thirty seconds left. 15 seconds left.
There's a train of cars coming down the back straight. A little bit of trouble. Aiden got turned. Who's going to make the lap? It's going to be close for some of these toward the back. Time has expired. Next time you cross the line, you are done. Aiden will not make it to the line.
Result.
Nick and Robbie are on laps of their own.
Done with a 16-lap 504 flat result.
Everybody is on a lap of their own that is still live. Everybody is still live on their own.
Result.
Bring them home.
Kraft done with a 17-lap
Still got three more.
result.
Coming to finish.
Robbie Marks done with a
That's all of them.
lap 514.
Nick takes TQ of round one with a 25-22. It'll be Robbie second with a 19-5-14. Aiden third, 18-5-02. Jim fourth with a 17-5-12. Then Noah, Bart, Jeff, and Bree finishing out the order. That puts the qualifying standings with Nick, Tony, Robbie, actually Nick with a 20, Tony and Robbie 19, Aiden, Todd, Ellery, Ryan with 18s, and then down from there, Jim, Noah, Bart, Jeff, Craig, Jacob, Bree, and Steve. Yes, Tony and Robbie finished 2.23 apart in qualifying time. All right, it's going to be the same heats for the next one, just in finishing order this
Up
time.
Next, race number 1. Micro B Spec Heat 1 of 2.
You will be in the same heat you were the first round, so round 1 will be back up again now, or in a minute when we get this rolling. I will do a resort for round 3 of qualifying.
Jacob from here.
I think we take a minute because cars need to get charged up again.
It's only 7:25, so.
Turn that back up.
Yeah, I think that's what happened, but like just a second ago, all the thought was gonna have no effect. But this is like really fucking stiff.
What? Are you using my car? Are you asking if that's the new one? Yeah. Bring it back, ready to roll.
Did Marley tell you that I had a Snapchat? So why did you like this?
I pulled it off and I took it up.
And then you were like, well, why not on your down Thursday? Oh, that's cool.
22.5 supposedly. I have not taken it apart at all. I don't know.
All right. How's it going out there in the pits? Okay.
No. They've been stolen. Jeff should have some up front.
Craig Snyder, Todd Kelly,
Besides, with the price increase, I seen $30 fucking
Ryan Hasty, Team Savage Cheetah Power, Steve Pask,
All right, looks like we're ready to get rolling here. Need the drivers from the second heat out to Marshall. We've got a couple disabled cars. Careful.
This corner is not okay? That's fine. Okay.
Yeah, middle sucks. I didn't plan on it. That's kind of sucks. That one's fine.
Tony
All
Hines.
right. Got everybody checked in. Grid for this one's going to be Tony on the 1, Todd on the 2, Ellery on the 3, Ryan on the 4, Craig on the 5, Jacob on the 6, and Steve on the 7. Oh, really? It showed you checked in. You're in the right place. Yeah. How's it feel now? Okay. Did it just not move before?
It had 0 oil in the shocks. They were driving the factory.
That was weird because it looked like it was bound up. It looked like it wasn't moving.
The right control arm is also bound up. But
Oh.
better than it was.
Okay. It wouldn't lube the seals. Okay.
They're bringing TLR back, brother. Don't worry.
All right. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. This one's going to go on the tone. Nice move on the inside. Todd couldn't quite make it work, but he looked for it, and a little bit of trouble in the switchbacks. Tony, Todd, Jacob, and Craig. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, a little bit of trouble on that second table, but they get away. Careful under the line. Careful, turn 1, turn 1, turn 1. A little bit of trouble in the middle, Whoa, nice little dance there. Oh. Back straight. It's clear. It's cleared. It got cleared. Tony out front. Jacob second. Craig third. Todd, Ellery, Ryan, and Steve. Steve now moving up into 6th. What has happened to Ryan? It's Tony out front. Oh, and then trouble in the middle. Now Jacob to the front. Jacob making a mistake. Marshall down. Careful in the back. A little bit of trouble off that table. Who has straight line speed? Oh, wow. All right. Point and shoot. There you go. Now with some working rear shocks, that thing looks a lot better. Now it's over jumping things. A little bit of trouble on the back, Clear. Halfway through, Tony, Ellery, Jacob, Todd. Now Todd, Jacob. Craig 5th, Ryan 6th, Steve 7th to finish or round out the order. Trouble on the back. One stuck up against the wall. Careful, turn one, careful.
2 minutes left.
Tony out front. White, blue, and pink car is your leader. Going down the back stretch, clearing traffic. Got Ellery in second in the Ohio State colors. And contact. He saw it coming and it still happened. Trouble on the back, and the step up. Step up's clear, back is not clear, back is not clear. 2 down, 2 down. Clear. A long lap for a lot of cars there. Tony and Ellery, 1 and 2, separate by 1/10 now.
35 seconds left. $30 seconds left.
No. As far as I'm aware, yes. You had one really long, like 50-second lap at the start of the race that I was going to go back and look at.
15 seconds
You are
left.
right now in 6th. Ellery out front, Tony in 2nd.
Team
Time has
Savage
expired.
Cheeto
Next
Power
time you
done
cross
with
line, you're done.
18.5,
Ellery will get caught at the
4.1
line with an
result.
18.5 flat.
Tony Hines done with
It'll
the
be Tony
18
second with an
lap
18.501, waiting on
result.
Todd for 3rd.
Jacob Frommier
There he
done
is,
with the
18.510.
17.506.6
It'll be Jacob
result.
4th with a
Todd Kelly done
17.506.
with
Then
18 lap
Craig,
510.9
Ryan, and
result.
Steve finishing out the order.
Craig Snyder
Ryan
done
yet
with
to
a 16
finish.
lap 515.7 result.
Eh,
Steve
something,
Pask
yeah,
done with
okay,
11
something
lap
happened then.
518.5 result.
We'll go back and look at it. I'll have 10 minutes between the rounds to look at it, so we'll figure it out. Yeah, you had another 31-second lap in there.
Up next, race number 2. Micro B Spec Heat 2 of 2. Jim Kraft. Bard Log. Nick Krodinger. Noah Savage.
Sorry for murdering you.
Aiden Kelly.
I have like the steering grate turned.
Careful
way
on the
down.
step up.
I have the,
Careful on the step up.
I have the pivot on the steering horn up and the steering grate all the way down, and it's still darty as shit.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Oh, you have one of the ones with the two pivot?
Yeah.
Okay.
I moved it up to the shorter one, and it's still too much.
Huh.
I
Everyone
might try.
complaining they didn't have enough steering.
I might try and print another one that like moves it up even higher. so I have
45
less
seconds
steering.
to the start of the race.
I'm gonna try one.
Jeff Wilson.
Just on the back, you can go to the camera, like, he has it in like this, and it's not spinning out at all. Shoot, we caught fast.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
I'm not, there ain't enough time to do it tonight.
You should buy a new one, Craig.
No.
It's fast.
You want me to buy everything?
Did I trade Tony?
I told you, I'll buy this stuff, you pay my taxes.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
You're getting a TRX4.
Yes, I will. I want the high one. I like that gray truck with the green fluorescent green color. That's so awesome looking. The high.
No what?
The TRX Explorer, the high.
High trail?
High trail, the gray with the fluorescent green color.
Robbie Marks.
I'll show you.
Is that a high trail?
Yeah. I was looking for like the ones that have the 2-speed like yours, but I don't really.
Waiting on Bree to check in.
I'll just do the ones.
Oh, I see down there in the. Okay.
I want you to drive mine after this. I want you to drive mine after this.
Yeah? Put it on 75. Put it on 75.
Oh, I bet you his ESC goes straight to reverse. See how he's spinning up?
Hit the brake. Okay, bring it over here.
Bring it over here. We just had to fix mine, Jeff. Yeah.
Bree Opperman.
There's 2 modes on the ESC. One's
Go to turn it off and don't successfully turn the car off, it switches mode.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah, it's an operator error thing.
that's the first time it's ever happened to me. I was like, what the heck?
It's a rookie.
Craig's not a rookie, he's done it twice.
Plug down there where it belongs.
Hey, Daniel, just let me know if Bree misses a map.
Okay. I'll try to keep an eye on it.
I just don't want to keep you guys.
She just went across. So
It's not choice, but.
Just hit it now, throttle, brake. Okay.
It's that same one you're running it. No, that's right. 'Cause that's saying it.
What is the mode?
It's crawler mode. No brake.
Problem there, Losi mask.
there's no pause in the brake on the reverse either. So literally,
Ryan's on a 14 time.
I might need to check that as well.
so literally when you hit to go brake, you're going straight to reverse. You just go.
How late was it when you guys got back?
I'd rather just not go straight to reverse.
Well, we ate at Sheets for like 20 minutes because I hadn't eaten the whole day.
Oh,
The
okay.
last time I didn't want to eat before the race and mess them up.
Racer's ready. Marshall's
ready?
ready.
This one will be Nick on the 1, Robbie on the 2, Aiden on the 3, Jim on the 4, Noah on the 5, Bart on the 6, Jeff on the 7, and Bree on the 8. All right, Marshall's ready, driver's ready. This one's going to go on the tone. The tone was extra long that time. The tone, yeah, it was the delay wasn't, but the tone itself went on a bit long. We got Nick out front, Robbie in second, Jeff moving from 7th up to 3rd on that first lap. And we got Jim, Bart, Aiden, Noah, and Bree. Trouble on the wall, trouble on the wall, trouble on the wall. All right, leader is Robbie now. Robbie taking over the spot from Nick. Robbie orange with the black wing coming down the back straight. He's got traffic. Oh, he doesn't make it through there, but Nick finds Ellery. In the end, it's about a net even, but Robbie makes a little mistake in the switchback. That's battle for the lead coming down the straight. Oh, Nick will take it without much challenge there. Nick out front, Robbie second, and Jeff third. They're coming through traffic. They're coming through traffic. Oh, a little bit of trouble for Jeff. Nick out front. Jeff in second. Jim now up to third. Robbie in fourth. As Robbie and Jim battling through the middle of the track. Looks like Robbie has got it back. Jim and Robbie still battling. Jim in the orange with the orange wing. Robbie in the orange with the black wing. Oh, they come together in the switchbacks. Uh-oh, trouble on the back. Was that Nick? That was Nick. Jeff to the front now. Ellery jumping about on the back straight. Sorry, that was not Nick. That was not Nick. Nick is still out front. Jeff in second. Really need binoculars over here. Every single car is white.
2 minutes left.
Yeah, when they're far away, the graphics on the stock body and then versus some of the painted bodies, the graphics just blur and they look white. Yeah, we got it. Yeah, in the middle. A little bit of trouble on the wall. There's 3, 4 caught up in that one in the step up. One in the step up. Uh-oh, Tony, that was a bad spot to stand. It's Nick out front. Jeff in second. Jeff coming down the straightaway now. Aiden in third. 3 seconds back from Jeff. Robbie in fourth last time across, and it's still that way this time.
1 minute
Jim
left.
not far behind, though. Less than a second at the line. Robbie with some trouble after the step up. Jim will get around for fourth. 45 seconds to go.
45 seconds left.
Oh, clear.
These fast cars, man. They're just drawn to the rear bumper.
Whoa, tractor roll.
30 seconds left.
Fifteen seconds
15
to go.
seconds left.
Watch Robbie's coming around a turn. As soon as he gets on the power, it's just wheel hopping.
Time has expired. Next time you cross the line, you are done. Robbie, you will get caught at the line. 5,000.
Lap 5, 0.2 result. Bree Opperman done with a 12-lap.
Waiting on Jeff, Noah, and Bart. Jeff, Noah, and Bart.
Jim Kraft done with a 17-lap 507 flat result.
Waiting on Jeff.
Aiden
That
Kelly
is
done with
everybody.
an 18-lap
Nick takes it with an
509.1
18.5
result.
flat. It'll be Aiden second with an
Noah Savage done with a
18.509.
16-lap 515
Jeff third with an
result.
18.518.
Bart
Jim
Loft
fourth
done
with
with a
17.507.
16-lap
Robbie fifth with a
516.6
16.5 flat.
All drivers are finished.
Noah, Bart, and Bree finishing
Jeff
out the
Wilson
order.
done with a 18-lap 518.9
That puts the overall
result.
standings still Nick out front with his 25-22 from the first round. Tony in second, Robbie third, Ellery fourth, Aiden fifth, Todd, Ryan, Jeff, Jacob, Jim, Noah, Craig, Bart, Bree, Steve. Yes, we're running 3. This one is going to be resorted.
Up next, race number 1. Micro B Spec Heat 1 of 2. Jacob Frommier.
All right, resort is done. Posting it now.
1 minute to the start of the race. Bree Opperman. 45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race.
You know, I think this is kind of like driving your Slash. They said it has forward bite.
Yeah, the Slash didn't have forward bite.
Alright, give me 1 minute here while everybody charges their batteries up. I'm going to manually go back and count Ryan's race, see where that one was at, because I didn't think that 50-second lap was that long.
We still made it to the A.
We got one more heat to go though.
I know. I'm just saying. No, Daniel threw that out. Making it through the traffic and being fast and not wrecking. Granted, Ryan didn't lucky to be a number one on that. I mean, he would have been anything other than a shot on that.
Well, you know, it's like I was going on the hard.
It's actually not bad in the freeway and where you live. Nothing you can do to keep the speed. You turn the brake down on these programs.
No, we can adjust the brake. Forward or reverse. There's a drag.
5 minutes to the start of the race.
Trim is off. Bush is drivable now.
4 minutes to the start of the race.
Traction hops, yeah. Balance is better. Push a little bit more, but it's safer. Correct.
That's my goal. That's what happens. Honestly, I just don't
He's gonna let off in that. I think straightaway speed.
Yeah, man.
You need to use this more than I can.
3 minutes to the start of the race.
That was like, oh really? I might have that reverse going. Well, just hold it and see.
You may be able to break that cover
Well, I'm putting the one up far.
2 minutes to the start of the race.
We'll see if
They don't do wheel speed from power, they push. Like everybody getting caught around. Yeah. I am fairly confident in the ESC next. Because I switched boats, and whichever car had both ESC motors. If I did one or the other, it was slightly faster, but.
1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, everybody remember there has been a resort.
Well, the other one was just starting order. This is a qualifying order
She just break right start. Yeah.
Yes.
Ryan, you gotta start working.
What?
You gotta start working.
What do you mean?
You break your car.
Where'd you break? Yeah? Probably the front steering after you hit a wall.
Yep.
Well, I don't say I didn't, but. Oh, wow, something's loose. It's a broken caster box. Oh, wow, why break one caster box when you can break two at once?
2 minutes ago.
You mean give you a week to do something?
1 minute to the start of the race.
You can't blame them on this one. And I've got other. No, it did.
45 seconds to the start of the race. Bardwalk.
They do take a minute to break in. They do get a little bit faster.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Okay, so all that, I counted everything, and Ryan was exactly where he was before because he beat it by 2 seconds, which wasn't enough.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Okay, Ryan, I hand counted your race, got you back where you should be. You improved by 2 seconds, which keeps you in the exact same starting position for round 3.
Jacob Frommier. Craig Snyder.
I know it does.
Steve Pest.
Oh, don't break the track.
I just went through his leg.
That was pretty good.
I wish I could say I did that on purpose. I swear down
Noah
there,
Savage.
that's how you stop him, all right?
That thing is so.
I did that on purpose. You didn't give me a chance to get out of the way.
I was gonna try and give you the speed boost, do some bump drafting.
You don't need the phone track.
So for everybody here that races on Fridays, this is fun. Just don't get used to it because we cannot average 16 minutes a race on Friday. It'd be nice, but we'd be here until 2 p.m. If we get 4 races done around and we run 45 races, looking at 11 hours, not including any other unexpected issues.
No idea.
Yeah, 3.
You gonna make it?
Hurry up.
Are you stealing parts off mine?
No, they're just stealing your cars. Put the transponder in your other car. He was. You're trying to jump up this corner, make it have more grip.
Trying to lay some rubber down.
Looks like you're doing it.
Go to this one.
Not worried about taking it out.
Yeah, it takes the edge off that battery just fine. I mean, you don't hurt you a bit. Oh my God.
My watch needs some work.
Bree Opperman.
All right. Everybody's out here. Grid for this one's going to be Jacob on the 1, Jim on the 2, Noah on the 3, Craig on the 4, Bart on the 5, Bree on the 6, and Steve on the 7.
Don't break this one too.
I loaned you my car, and this is how you repay it.
It's just from the link, the other one you did broke.
The other car's got frozen board caster blocks broken. At the same time. At the same time.
All right.
Good job, Bree. Slow down.
All right. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. This one's going to go on the tone. Whoa, 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 whoa. Try again. I didn't even click it yet.
Jim was trying for the whole shot, man. Whoa, 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 whoa.
He had his hearing aid up. He heard it.
He heard the mouse.
That was my tinnitus. I'm sorry. My tinnitus.
All right. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. Let's do this one again on the tone. Trouble on the wall. Little trouble after the step up. Noah out front, Jacob second, Craig third, and Steve, Jim, Bart and Bree. Oh, a little bit of trouble in the bank. A little bit of trouble in the bank. Craig to the front. A little bit of trouble for Craig, turn 1. Now Jim to the front. Orange car with an orange wing is Jim. Orange car with clear wing is Craig. Noah going down the back straight. Oh, one upside down on the back straight. It's Jacob. Craig and Noah battling for position here. Oh, Craig has a bad bounce. Noah's going to go up to second. A little bit of trouble in the carousel. Right now, everybody's still running on the lead lap. A minute 15 in. Trouble on the wall. Trouble on the wall. Leader's coming up to him. Careful. Jim out front trying to clear through the traffic now. A little trouble. Orange with the orange wing is your leader. Orange wing is your leader. Jim out front now with about 7 seconds over Noah in second. Make it Jacob in second. Bart in third. Noah down to fourth. They're having a close race, second, third, and fourth. 2 minutes in. Jacob, Bart, and Noah. A second between each of them. Noah pushing hard, I think, getting around Bart there. Oh, a little bit of trouble in the switchback. That's going to change a few things here. A little pushing. Noah into third, Bart into fourth. That's them going over the carousel. Coming up to the step up. Jacob made a mistake. That is second, third, and fourth down the back straightaway. Oh, a little bit of trouble for Bart. Jacob and Noah.
Two minutes left.
Jacob turns fastest lap of the race to put a gap between himself and Noah. It's a 15-3, 79. Got one in the hole. Minute 30 to go. Trouble coming onto the straight. Trouble coming onto the straight. Still Jim out front. Orange with the orange wing.
One minute left. "45 seconds left.
Thirty seconds to
30
go.
seconds left.
Right now, closest battles are
15
3 and
seconds
4
left.
seconds apart. You got what's that? Bart moving up into third, Noah down to fourth. Oh, closest battle now for the lead as Jacob takes it.
Bree
Jacob
Opperman
half a
done
second
with
ahead of Jim
15
as
laps
time
by
expires.
0.6
Bree
result.
is done.
Steve Pask done with a 14 lap 504.2 result. Noah Savage done with a
Jacob will
16
take this
lap
one, 17.510. It'll be
507.9
Jim
result.
second with a 17.512.
Bartlov done with a 16
Noah with
lap
16.507 taking
509.6
third,
result.
followed by Bart with a
Craig
16.509
Snyder
taking
done with a
fourth.
16 lap
Craig finishing
509.8 result.
1/10 of a second behind
Jacob
Bart
Cormier
to
done
take
with a
fifth.
17 lap 510.4
And then Steve and Bree
result.
finishing out the order.
All drivers are finished. Jim Kraft done with a 17 lap 512.4 result. Up next, race number 2. Micro B Spec Heat 2 of 2. Jeff Wilson. Todd Kelly. One minute to the start of the race. Team Savage Cheetah Power. Tony Hines. 45 seconds to the start of the race.
I think Tony's excited. He doesn't have to worry about me plowing into the end of him on the straight.
Aiden Kelly. 30 seconds to the start of the race.
Dad, as of right now, you're still on the 17, 18 was the cutoff.
That's fine.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
There's no changes going
Robbie
into the next
Marks.
round. Everybody in the A is in the A. Everybody in the B stayed in the B.
Nick Krodinger.
I'll win another
It means cars are easy to get ready because you don't have to run back to back.
Yeah, we're not at 8:30 and we're already.
Ryan, are you going to run?
He's got
All right.
the transponder. So the transponder got done. Or she
Quit breaking shit.
Racer's minute.
Good time.
Man, at this rate, we're getting out of here at like 9. Come on, guys.
And we're taking like 20-minute rounds.
Let's do 20.
Know what they did over
That
the.
was a saving grace up there. The guy looked and said, we got 16 heats. We're running 4-minute qualifiers. And basically it saved 20 minutes around qualifying and still ran like 6-minute mains. So. That's what they said over the weekend. Yeah.
Ryan Hasty.
Ryan, don't hit the wall.
Well, your car needed rear tires probably 4 weeks ago.
It's got new tires on it. I took all the old tires off and put them on mine. So you got brand new fronts. Just turn it all the way down. That's what that car wants.
Hey. Hey, be glad that I had it happen earlier because now it's fresh in his mind how to fix it. He had to look it up on the computer.
I'm trying to, I'm trying to show her how to drive, and we're going around turns, and I'm hitting the brake, and it's just spinning, and I'm like, I guess it's running the wrong place.
Don't worry about it.
That third wire for right?
No, that's for the transponder. It needs 3 wires now, don't you know? I do think I found the secret to breaking in these motors, though.
Alright, give us a grid. We're even on together now.
I ran it way over voltage, like 24 volts.
Oh, you were running it first.
And I was hosing it down as it was running. And I waited till like the notice how the sound stabilized? Because it would like, and then once it finally stabilized, that's when I was like,
All right, 1 minute.
oh, we need another Marshall.
Oh, all this and I need a Marshall? I'm sorry, you don't have the luxury of relaxing tonight and watching the race. Need everybody we got.
Marshall's not ready. Racer's ready on the tone.
All right, it's Nick on the 1, Tony on the 2, Robbie on the 3, Ellery on the 4, Aiden on the 5, Todd on the 6, Ryan on the 7, Jeff on the 8. You're all in the A, you're just racing for position. Ryan, that's a wall.
My trim.
All right. Marshall's ready, driver's ready. This one's going to go on the tone. All right, looks like Tony taking the lead on the opening lap. Nick in second, then Jeff. At the line, it was Ellery Robbie, but I think it's now Robbie Ellery. Now everything has changed because Jeff now up into down into fourth. Positions are changing toward the back of the field. We've got Robbie to third, Jeff fourth, Todd fifth, Aiden sixth, Ryan seventh, Ellery eighth. Still Tony out front, leading Nick by about a second and a half. Tony, white, blue, and pink, your leader. Nick with a little bit of trouble on the bank. Robbie actually closing the gap here. Down now to 2 seconds, under 2 this time. Oh, a little bit of trouble on the back straight. Trouble for the leader. It's going to suck. There's a train of cars. That puts Tony down a little ways. Down back behind Jeff. Down 5th place. He'll gain 2 positions in that one corner, though. Already making a charge. Aiden on the inside and covers him off. That was some good racing around the wall. That's some good racing here. A little bit of bumping. Nobody upside down yet. Tony clearing Aiden on the jump. So they're trying to get around Ellery here. Tony, Aiden, and Todd are racing for position. Aiden has a little bit of trouble in turn 1. Tony and Todd down the back straight. Close to each other, coming down the front straight as second and third. Nick a little way up the track, 4.5 seconds. Oh, a little bit of trouble for Todd. Trouble for Todd on the back straight. In the middle, in the middle, in the middle, in the middle.
Two minutes left.
That was a rough lap for Nick. He went upside down in the middle. Tony will take the lead. Aiden will take second. Nick down to third, then Robbie in fourth, Todd in fifth. Right now, nobody is changing position in the qualifying order. Ryan and Jeff down into turn 1, down into turn 2. They're racing position. That is a good race. Coming down the back straight. Oh, and trouble. Ryan going upside down on the backstretch. No more trouble on the backstretch. And after the tabletop on the back. And another one in the middle. 1:15 to go. Jeff and Todd battling. Oh, trouble for Jeff.
1 minute
He's
left.
up right, it looks like. There he is. Less than a minute, Tony out front. Couple changes for position, just about. Uh-oh, Ryan is out.
45 seconds left.
Thirty seconds to go.
Left. Fifteen seconds left.
Time has expired. Next time you cross the line, you are done. Everybody did make their last lap. Last predicted lap.
Nick Krodinger done with a 18
Tony will take it with a
19.509. Tony Hines done
It'll
with
be
a
Aiden second with a
19.515,
19.515, moving up to fourth overall in the qualifying order.
Nick
Nick will grab third with an 18.509. It'll be Todd fourth with an 18.512.
513.4 result.
And
Team
Jeff
Savage
Ellery
Cheetah Power
Robbie
done
finishing
with
out
a
the order of the
18
running
lap
cars. Ryan out
514.1
lap
result.
11.
Aiden Kelly done with a 19 lap 515 flat result. All drivers are finished. Robbie Marks done with a 18 lap 519.6 result.
Looks like Jeff moving up to 7th overall in the qualifying order after that one, beating Ryan out by less than a second.
Up next, race number 1. Micro B Spec B main.
All right. Mains will be the same order as Q3. Nobody moved out of their heat. So if you were in Heat 1 of Round 3, you're in the B. If you were in Heat 2, you're in the A. Let me know when you guys are ready.
I can't believe this is actually running slower than the 3 heats. It's good. I mean, we're not worried about it.
We're taking more time.
It's the time, because when there's 3 heats, it's boom, 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 it just flows. We take a break, and then it has to get right back into the next one.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Both of them track at the same time, you gotta have work on your car. Yeah. You don't have a heat to work on your car when you're not doing it.
45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race.
link was seized.
Bound up.
Yeah, so Craig cleaned it out with some of that motor spring.
Hey, lube is lube, dang it, we gotta go.
Craig, we'll have to talk to
Oh, that's good fun.
Jacob Frommier, Noah Savage,
Hey Daniel, what lap time was that?
He's not there. He can mentally select me and tell you it was a 17-2. Yeah.
I wasn't sure if you still recorded the last time or not.
No.
I convinced him to turn to 75%.
That might have broken.
Jacob, you know you're up in the first one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got plenty of power.
Yeah, he can burn off battery.
Bree Opperman,
Are we ready to roll?
I'm ready.
I think everybody's ready. We can make that part as part of it.
I'm good.
And then the next one, somebody else, just Marshall.
Just tabled up.
All right, bring them out to the track. We'll get the mains in.
Whoa! Two wheels that.
Right?
But can you wheelie that? I don't think so.
Craig Snyder,
my car has still only been broken by people other than named Ryan.
Bart Log,
Been broken five times.
Steve Pask, Jim Kraft,
How you feeling, Bree? Better? Now that you got brakes, that you don't.
Yeah, she shouldn't use brakes anyways.
She was like, every time I let up the gas, it just stops because it was in reverse mode.
Oh, well, it doesn't.
All right. Grid for this one's going to be Jacob on the 1, Jim on the 2, Noah on the 3, Bart on the 4, Craig on the 5, Steve on the 6, and Bree on the 7.
He didn't make enough laps.
Why are you not an A? Huh? You sandbags so you can beat.
All right. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. This one's going to go on the tone. Micro B main underway. Oh, in the hole in the middle. And in the bank. Race down the straightaway between Noah and Jacob. Oh, Jacob rolls it. Noah pushes him to the wall. And Jim going to take the lead. What happened? No dog bone. Popped a rear link. Yes, it's very tiny and fiddly.
Oh, I love the outright stuff too.
Oh, you're done.
Yeah, it's...
Function of baby.
All right. We're a minute in. Noah, Jim, Steve, Craig, Bart, Bree. Trouble on the back table.
Yeah, I don't think I can do this here. Here, I'm gonna give it to you.
Just set it down. Just set it. You're covering off the right side of the track. Careful. Anybody watching, don't do that on Friday. It's amazing when I say what not to do, and it's always Tony or Richard. All right, it's Jim out front and Noah in second, going down the back straight.
We need to have a video. We just play every race.
I know.
It's gonna be like the 90s.
Before the race,
It's gonna be like the
info commercial.
Here's someone like the agent. Here, race here.
You talking like a 90s like a go-kart safety briefing?
Or like an HR what not to say video. Like
Oh yeah, okay, we could do that too.
Really bad acting.
how not to marshal. Or it'd be like,
The do's and don'ts of marshalling.
Like an info commercial that, you know, a guy can't hammer a nail and he hits his thumb every time. Like an amazing hammer will teach you how.
Jim out front, Noah in second. Orange with the orange wing is your leader. Oh, in one in the hole. Jacob back in it 2.5 minutes later.
I can make it up.
2 minutes left.
On the wall. Clear. One in the middle.
I want to race with Jacob's car.
All right, it's a rough lap for Jim, meaning Noah taking the point, but having a little bit of trouble in turn one. Battle for the lead coming through the middle. Whoa, Jim's in the hole, in the middle. Noah will get to hold on to that lead a little bit longer. Jim having a bit of trouble on the back.
He's over jumping everything.
Minute 15 to go.
1 minute left.
I know. That's what I said. You completely flipped my special.
Okay, I was driving a mini B.
Yeah, Jacob's car is fast, but it's not helping him.
45 seconds left.
2 minutes off the pace. Oh!
30 seconds left.
That just looked bad. One on the step up. Jim has closed into a second and a half from Noah. Was that Noah? That was Noah in the middle. That's a race for the lead.
15 seconds left.
They're going to get one more time around. Oh, trouble for Noah. This is going to be it. 5 seconds. On the back, on the back, on the back. Careful, lead's coming through, lead's coming through. Noah gets tripped. Jim is out front, coming around the final corner to take it with a 17.510. It'll be Noah second with a 17.513.
10.1 result.
Waiting on Craig, Ray waiting on Craig. There's everybody. All right, Craig taking third with a 17.519. Then Bart, Steve, Bree, and Jacob finishing out the order.
Done with a 14-lap 5:16.8 result. Jacob Frommier done with a 10-lap 5:16.8 result. All drivers are finished. Craig Snyder done with a 17-lap 5:19 flat result. Up next, race number 2. Micro B Spec A main. Team Savage Cheetah Power. One minute to the start of the race. Todd Kelly. Aiden Kelly, Robbie Marks, Jeff Wilson. 45 seconds to the start of the race.
Well, for a while I was right behind him. He lapped me and I just followed him. I saw that. For like 4 laps till he wrecked.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
That's how I ended up in third. I didn't realize I was in third.
Nick Krodinger.
I was just going like, hey. Let's see where we're at.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Tony Hines.
Just waiting on Ryan to check in. Wasn't trying to hurry you. I'm just making sure you're not out there, not counting. Need one more marshal down here on this side, and we'll be good. Oh, Jacob's gonna get it? All right.
Ryan Hasty.
Yeah, West Virginia, that was a rule. Yeah.
Greg, you also talk about a place that have a real entrance to the parking lot. There was a curb, you drove over at the end of the parking lot.
Everybody there had off-road cars.
I know. My SUV was a low rider.
Nobody. All right, it's Nick on the 1, Tony on the 2, Robbie on the 3, Aiden on the 4, Ellery on the 5, Todd on the 6, Jeff on the 7, and Ryan on the 8.
Ryan, let's go! And Tony.
All right, final race of the night. Marshall's ready, driver's ready. This one's going to go on the Tone. Good start. Oh, trouble, and it collects part of the field. Another one on the second ramp. They collected 3, 4. Just more cars kept coming up from behind that wall. Tony is now out front. It's Todd in second. Todd with a mistake on the back. Tony out front from second. Ellery up to second from fifth. Jeff third from seventh. It's changed once again. More trouble coming into that first tabletop. Trouble on the back straight. Aiden upside down. Robbie now up into second. Todd up into third. Nick in fourth. Jeff fifth. Ryan sixth. Ellery seventh. Aiden eighth. Everybody on the lead lap, but Tony's starting to get toward the back of the field here. Fastest lap of the race, 15:0 last time around. Oh, trouble on the back. Careful, you got a lot of cars coming through. Somebody into the wall. I think that was Tony and Aiden getting together. Tony's still out front. Going into that lap, he had 11.3 over Nick. White, blue, and pink car is your leader, going around the bank through the switchbacks. Coming down the straightaway now.
What's the running order?
Running order is Tony, Nick, Robbie, Jeff, Todd, Aiden, Ryan, and Ellery. Nick on back. Nobody is more than 3 seconds apart, with most of the field being a second or second and a half between cars. It has changed on this lap a little bit. Different spread, but still everybody really close. Trouble on the back. Uh-oh, we got trouble in the middle. Tony still your leader with 9 seconds over Nick. We're a bit over halfway. On the back straight, on the back straight.
2 minutes left.
Close battle now. Aiden, Jeff, Ryan, and Todd, they were all under a second apart at the line. Here we go. Aiden, Jeff, Ryan, now Todd and Ryan. Now Ryan, Todd. They're trading positions in the corners once again. A little bumping into the corner. They're side by side down the back straight. A little bit of trouble and a little bit of contact. That's in 7th now. That was the race from 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. 1 minute to go.
Left.
Down the straightaway. Aiden holding off Jeff. Back straight, back straight. Careful, stay to the inside, stay to the inside.
45 seconds left.
Tony out front with 16 seconds over Nick. That's just a whole lap. He has lapped the field now, but there's still battles
30
lower
seconds
down.
Left.
Todd and Jeff now battling third and fourth, that final podium spot. They're coming around the wall and down the rhythm section. Around the
15
bank.
seconds left.
Jeff chasing Todd down. This is going to be the last lap to do it. They both turned personal best laps on that one. Oh, trouble for Jeff, and that might just decide that race.
Ryan Hasty done with a 16-lap
Looks like Jeff even going,
result.
no, he will not go down to
Todd
Aiden.
Kelly done with a 18-lap
Did get out
506.1
ahead of Aiden,
result.
but that pretty much wraps
Tony Hines
up
done with a
everything here as we're
20-lap
waiting for a couple cars to get to the
509
line,
result.
waiting on Robbie.
Jeff Wilson done with
That
a
will be
18-lap
everybody.
511.13
Tony taking it with a
result.
25.09.
Kelly done with a
Being,
18-lap
wow, 13
512.8
seconds
result.
faster than the TQ
Nick
run
Harding
by
done
Nick.
with a 19
It'll be
lap
Nick grabbing second with a
514 flat result.
19.514. Todd third,
Drivers are
18.506.
finished.
Jeff fourth with an
Robbie Marks done with
18.511.
18
Aiden
lap
fifth with an
518.9
18.512. Robbie
result.
sixth with an 18.518. Ryan finishing out the order of the running cars 16.501. And Ellery out on lap 8. That is it for racing tonight.